So me and my friend Gabe watched this first day in theaters. It's been since Final Destination 6 that I've went to the theater because there just hasn't really been that many interesting movies out there to me. And the one I wanted to go see ended up not being in my theater. So anyway, I did miss a few minutes. I didn't miss a lot. I think it was maybe an hour in. I can't tell because it was a movie theater. I went to go refill our drinks. I was gone maybe 5 minutes. Um, the movie was pretty solid. It is like different, it's majorly stays in one place and there isn't really any other characters besides Markiplier. Like some will show up every now and then, but it's mainly him. It leaves you feeling very isolated and you only have to focus on one character, which I think is pretty cool. And Markiplier does a pretty good job. Um, I missed the part where the fire alarm goes off, is what my friend told me. I don't know what that was about. So he's a prisoner that's been accused of basically murdering probably millions, if not billions, of people. When he is on the defense that he didn't try to kill them, he tried to save them, and it just didn't work out. Um, so he is told that he has to do this, and his punishment will be lifted. There's a lot of conspiracies. He doesn't think that they're actually going to let him go, though he really wants to. It's shown pretty early on that they're probably not going to let him go. Like, he's like, hey, I'll be free. And she, like, says a different word. And then he says free again. Just to try and convince himself that, yes, they're actually going to let him go. But then he finds, like, a tape from somebody else and realizes, oh, yeah, they've left people down here to die before. So, um, not a good sign. Troy Baker, who plays Joel in The Last of Us, in the Miles Morales game, he's played the Joker. He's done a lot of things. He's briefly here. He doesn't do that much, but what he does, he's pretty decent, I guess. It's There isn't that much to talk about for this movie because, like I said, it's 2 hours of staying in one place, and I haven't played the game, so I don't know much about it. I didn't even know there was a game. I really only watched this movie because I used to watch Markiplier sometimes growing up. I liked his Five Nights at Freddy's videos and Until Dawn. Um, and I wanted to watch this movie to support him. And I thought it was a pretty solid horror movie. There isn't too many kills. I mean, obviously, there's the implied ones that were like years ago, Markiplier killed billions of people. But on screen, not really. The design of the spaceship's pretty cool. There's a lot of blood in this movie if you don't like blood, but I mean, if you're watching horror, you probably don't have a huge problem with blood. Um, it's overall, it was a decent movie. Like I said, there just isn't much to talk about, at least to me, when you're just staying in one place. Like, I don't think it was boring. I didn't want to leave the theater. I really enjoyed this movie. I just can't find much to talk about. Um, because it's just like a man trying to get out of a prison sentence, and the movie gets crazier as it goes on. It's pretty enjoyable.